In our training session, I was showing you about using the updates feature here to make class announcements, and it was pointed out that students can make comments on those the way it's currently set, and we were concerned about whether there was a way to block that. So I checked into it, and there are two ways you can go about this. One way would be just to block it altogether, that students could not make comments on updates. They couldn't post updates at all to the class, like the class announcements type of thing. If you want to do that, you need to do this for every class. You can't just do it for all your classes at once, but each class you would go into it and do this. So go to Course Options after you've logged in, and you pull up a course. Pull up one of your courses, go to Course Options, go to Edit Privacy or Course Settings. That's going to bring up this Privacy tab. This section here tells you who can see things in your course. And this is kind of the default of the way things are. You don't have to worry about that. But if you scroll down here to this area, Other Settings, now this says Post Course Updates. Those are the things that I was telling you where you can post an announcement to the whole course, to everybody in the course. It'll show up on their feed. Right now it's set to all members, so everybody that's in that course can do that. If you click here for course admins, that's you. Okay, that's basically you as the teacher. You're the course admin. So if you click that, then you are the only one who can post course updates. Here it's comment on course updates. Okay, so if you click over here, then you're the only one who can do that. So those are two things that you can change there. That would mean that you as the teacher are the only one who can post those updates, and students cannot comment on them. It's already set where they can't create discussion threads. Now, if you have a reason that you want to do that in your class, you can change that. Okay, but this is how you can keep them from doing that. Now, I said there are two ways to do it. That's one way. After you do that, be sure that you click on Save Changes. The other way is through moderation. Moderate. That means that students could post things, but they won't show up until you approve them, particularly. So if you click on this Moderate tab here, then over here for Enable Moderation, and then you enable it. Okay, and what will happen now is that when a student posts something, if you allow them to post at all, when they do, it's not going to show up unless you approve it. Okay, so let me show you how that would work. Okay, now in this course, it's the Elementary Test Class, Section 2. Let me go to the home page of that class. Okay, now I'm going to post an update to that course. Okay, remember how we did the announcements. Okay, we have a field trip next week to Greece. Okay. So you post that. Okay, now let's see what that looks like from a student's perspective. Okay, here's a student. Okay, and it says we have a field trip next week to Greece. He sees that, and so he makes a comment. Okay, so by moderating it, he could still make the comment. So we can say, he could say something like, "That's stupid. I want to go to Zimbabwe." And he posts it. But now look what it says. Your comment is pending moderator approval. Okay. Now at this point, he could then just say, well, forget it. I'm just going to delete it. Or he can just wait. What do you as the teacher see? Well, you as the teacher, you're going to see this up at the top. There's one pending post. Click on moderate. There's his comment. You can click beside it. You can say, okay, I approve of that. Or you can say, no, I don't think that's appropriate, and you can delete it. Okay. If you click approve, you want to make sure. Okay. So then when the student looks at it, or any of the students, okay, there is your comment, there's his comment. Okay. So that's moderation. That's how you moderate comments. The first way I told you was you could just block them all together and not allow them to comment at all. So that's your choice. Okay, but that's two ways that you can handle that question.